I'm RT and welcome back to RTsWorld. So today I present you a very nice and fancy minigame, and the epic name of this contraption is Gold Rush V2, so the version 2 of Gold Rush. I know it's a very catchy name, very original, and today I present you the second version of my Gold Rush casinos, and maybe you know them. I will link the first video here in the info card section and also in the link in the video description. So basically you want to insert a gold in either the orange, red or lime slot, and you can do that by just reading the instructions with the signs here. And you have to insert 2 gold ingots per slot to activate them. For example, the orange one, just activate it. And by doing so, we'll get a gold right there in the back. And unfortunately, we get no prize this time. Yeah, no prize. And it's like a pachinko game where the gold can randomly go in any slot here, and you can completely choose the prices freely. So whatever you want to put in those slots, you're completely free to do that. And this time I also added a power play feature. And with the power play feature, you only have to insert 1 block of gold. And with this block of gold, you trigger all the 3 lines. So orange, red and green, but twice. So you get 6 gold instead of 1, basically. So it's not really worth it since a gold block is composed out of 9 gold ingots, but yeah, it's just for fun, and you could also vary the inputs and the drops as you like, so it's completely customizable as always. And the reason why I wanted to build this casino is very simple. Someone of you suggested it, and this time it was Tristan, and he's a very frequent comment on this channel, and he said, RTsWorld, you could make of bigger size and more lines like the real ones with more coins, and would add more complexity and randomness to it. Maybe add more ways to randomize them too, such as changing the drops like rare ones possible. And I think I made your suggestion a reality, Tristan, and this is my contraption that came out of this. And it's also, it's a little bit bigger than the first version, but it's very compact, so it's very much buildable in survival Minecraft still. And also it's completely functional in any version of Minecraft. And a second reason why I built this pachinko game, or I wanted to remake, is that the new snapshots of 1.19 suggest in Java that droppers are not random anymore. So they just don't put like items very random out of them. And that's why I wanted to randomize the Gold Rush Casino much more compared to the version 1. And yeah, so that also solves the problem with 1.19. So this one should work in Bedrock, Java, server, single player, multiplayer, whatever you want to play your Minecraft in and which version it is, it should work. And it's also working in 1.19 and above, since the droppers that can get changed in this version, or could get changed, we don't know yet, I guess, are not dependent with this version. So this version does not depend on dropper randomness. So, but let's get into the explanatory part. First of all, I want to explain every circuit to you before we build it block by block together in a block by block tutorial in the second half of this video. And yeah, so first of all, let's play it one more time. I just will choose the lime line this time. Press 2 times Q, so just put in 2 gold ingots. Where is it? Oh, it's here. And, okay, no prize again. Very unfortunate. And I built much more randomness into it. We have pistons, we have now droppers with buckets of water. And let's do power play. Let's do it. Let's see what happens this time. So that's the first 3 gold. Okay. That's the second 3 gold. And yeah, okay, we at least got our gold block back. So yeah, the power play feature is very nice, I guess. And I added it just last minute to make it a little bit more distinct compared to the version 1. And what I have here in the first step is an item filter with some secretly named items, the gold ingot here for the orange, the red and the lime line, and here just the gold block, of course. And if we put in 1 more item, it will get transferred to our profit chest. And here's also the gold arriving that gets flushed down these water streams. And after we activated this redstone here, we transfer 1 of those 2 stone swords, so it depends how much you want to charge. So that's also completely customizable how much you charge. I just charge, or how many gold ingots, sorry. So I just chose to do 2, but you could go up to 5 with this contraption, and I also mentioned that here. So you could, for example, add 5 tickets or 5 gold or 5 diamond whatsoever, and you make better prices or even bigger prices. And that's just put 5 stone swords in there, then you have to insert 5 whatever currency you have in this casino to activate it. But I just go with 2 for the gold ingots and 1 for the gold block. And the gold ingots just increase the signal strength with the 2 stone swords just the right amount. So you have here a repeater at this position, redstone signal strength 4. it will activate whichever line you chose originally, and then it will just fire one gold ingot from these dispensers straight down into the water stream. And if we do the power play, we see here we have this dropper that will activate that comparator, activates this blue line, and this blue line is for the second gold dispensing. And the first one is just by powering this blue block here at the bottom that powers everything here and powers all these torches, so therefore activates all the lines. So after we did that, we have here the yellow line that gets activated. The yellow line just puts the stone sword from the left to the right, therefore deactivating this comparator, activating that redstone line and closing all the slots so we cannot insert more items at the front. And it will also at the same time power this comparator, powering that piston, so a very short 2-tick pulse will get transferred with the yellow line. It will also play a sound and in addition trigger the green circuit. And the green circuit is just a timing circuit with 8 items in there. And after a certain amount of time, first of all we activate this line, we transfer those droppers with a 33% chance. So we have the same ones right here. So I have a lot of here going on, I guess. So 33% droppers across all those, as you can see here. 1 non-stackable, 2 stackable items. And we just put 1 item from the left to the right, do that for all the droppers in this line, and activate these comparators here. And that will randomly, just if the stone sword gets transferred, only the stone swords will activate either the pistons or the droppers. And the droppers, there are water buckets, so they will change or interfere with the water streams, therefore making this contraption very, very random. And yeah, what we do then, after a certain amount of time, this timer is putting out a signal to this, what this is called, magenta wool line. And this magenta wool line is the reset line, so it will transfer the item that got originally transferred to the left by the green line. It will just transfer it back to where it was in the first place. And it will do so for both rows of droppers that are both levels, basically for the bottom layer and for the upper level of droppers. So since we have also 2 layers or 2 levels, I can show you that if I go in there. We also have here 2 levels, the first one and the second one, so a bottom and a top one. And that's why there are also here top and bottom randomizers. So, and yeah, after a certain amount of time, we reset everything, also reset here this dropper system, therefore deactivating those pistons in the front, and we can play it once more. And I hope I explained it very well to you. So it's a little bit complicated, those circuits, but if you get them, or if you get the idea, it's completely manageable to think through. So, now to the dropping system or the winning system. If any item just goes down to those hoppers there, it will be picked up by those comparators, be picked up by those observers, and they will indicate it via a light at the top where it went. And in addition, we have here the sounds that we lose with pumpkins down there, or we have the sounds that we win in combination with some redstone torches that deliver a signal upwards to the droppers that give us the prices, whichever they are. In this case, they're gold blocks and gold ingots, but you can completely choose whichever price you want to put in there in this pachinko. So, that's everything explained now. And yeah, if you also want to suggest a video to me, just make sure to write a comment down in the comment section and I will do my best to build it, or to at least make a very similar version of that what you imagined. So, and that brings us already to the building part, and this time I want to do a little bit differently. So I just pre-built the front of this casino, and yeah, make sure to write a comment if that's okay for you. I just want to speed up the block by block tutorials a little bit, and you can pause at any point to make sure that you really build this perfectly and right. But first of all, we will start with a 5x19 quartz platform. So that's our 5 blocks here and 19 in this direction. After that, we just go 1 more block in, so a 6th one, and 2 blocks from the right side, we just add 4 of those barrels. We get also those nice trapdoors installed to hoppers, and make sure that those hoppers are facing backwards, so not downwards, they should face into the back direction. And we can also, of course, add some blue concrete, some nice sea lanterns here with some nice trapdoors, and also descriptions, the item frames, and the items in there. And you can pause the video, of course, at any point. And here's the orange, the red, and the lime line with the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 lines, or 9 redstone lamps in the bottom or in the floor. And those are 2 blocks from the most outer left quartz block. So yeah, make sure to pause if you want to rebuild that. And we have here the droppers with the most outer one is gold ingots, then gold blocks, and then gold ingots again. And here we have just a second row of blue concrete and those colors. And from here on, we just start building. So we start here and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go 1 up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 up again. So that's our first step. And then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we will make a nice flooring here. By just going to the front again, replace that one with orange, that one with lime, and that one with red. You can of course choose the colors, whatever you like. Oh, that was completely wrong. So like this. Then we have green. Like this. So many misplacements again. And orange. So the rest is blue. So nice, everything is done now. Those are the 9 lines, and then we can already add in the walls. Do it like that, so no water can go down at any point and destroy your precious redstone we build afterwards. So nice. That's already done, so that block is missing. And next up we want to add in here just 1, 2, 3 of those colored blocks again. Then we have another one. And then we have a redstone lamp. And then we have already the dropper in the ceiling. So make sure to add here some more. We can place the droppers now. Right here, that's where our gold will go. So we can already fill there some gold ingots inside, just for the testing purposes. And yeah, that's the flooring done, and now we will go straight to the dispensers and pistons in the floor. First we start at the lower level, and we want to start here. That one will be a piston, so make sure to leave the gap empty and put a block up there. Then here will be an orange one, gap, and the block there. Here will be a red one, like so. Then here will be a blue one, like so. Then we will go to the dispensers. We will put them right here, right there, here, and there. And here will also be a blue block, so make sure to put it like this. For the top layer it's a very similar approach, so we just start here with a piston. Then we want to start right here with a red block, so make sure to do it like this. Then we want to start with orange over there, green over there, blue right here, and then we will add the dispensers. And for dispensers we just go right next to this orange one, next to the green one, behind the blue one, and finally right here behind this blue block. So that's everything done with the dispensers and pistons. Now I want to add them, so make sure to remove those blocks once more. That was just for you to get a little bit more idea where to put them, and we will come to that holes later on in the video. And we just go beneath here, and we want to make here an orange wool, then a circuit that looks like this. So we have here the torch, here a torch, and here on top we have the piston facing upwards. And we just repeat that process for all of those holes we have here. So like this, like that, like that, and like that. So make sure to place all the redstone torches in, and we should have 5 pistons now facing upwards like this. And we want to repeat the same procedure for the back side. With one exception, we want to place an L shape, so just go like 2 down, leave that gap, then a repeater, just 2 down, gap, repeater, 2 down, gap, repeater, and so on. Just make sure to place those L shapes repeater, and the last one is right here with a repeater. Oh, that was not a repeater. And now we can place in the sticky pistons from above, like so. And then we can already start to fill in the gaps with the corresponding wool color, like this. And it's completely clean. Next we're gonna add the green circuits to power those nice dispensers here on the top. And we're gonna do that by having a redstone lamp and an observer facing the block directly next to the dispenser. We're gonna do that here as well. Just an observer here. Then we're gonna do it here. Observer facing down, and one last time we're gonna do it right here. And an observer powering this one. So now we should have, for each of those lines, one input. And we're gonna place a redstone torch there in a few seconds. Let's do it like this. So just those L shapes and just repeaters there. And here also this L shape with a repeater. And now we want to make sure that here the top or the front is finished already. So we want to put in quartz blocks right here. Quartz blocks, oh no, we cannot put quartz blocks there. We should put the corresponding wool colors there, like so. And now we can already place in the hoppers here and just face them down like so. And remove the excess hoppers I placed here on top. Nice, should look like this now. And that's also the time where we can finally place in those item frames with the items that we win. So it's gold ingots for the most outer ones, and it is gold blocks for those 3 slots. Nice, and we can also place in our birch fence gates. But first we have to place in 1 row of glass. Then the gates. We can open them all, like so. And now we can already place some water, like this, like that. And we want to add here also some glass that looks like this. And just repeat it for this level. So the droppers can only fire onto that block there and not anywhere else. And that's why you can already start to place in the walls and also a ceiling. And I will finish that just off camera. So I finished now the ceiling and also the walls, and I also added some sea lanterns covered with some iron trapdoors, but it's actually not that complicated. Also the lines here are now on the ceiling as well, and we can already now close it off completely with glass in the front. So yeah, nobody can get into our game. Nice, and now we can get back here and add here the torches. Redstone lamp observer combination again, so make sure to place in here the first observer. Then we're gonna have here the second observer. Then we're gonna have here the third one, and we're gonna have here the fourth one, like so. Then we wanna add in a block that's diagonally to the lamp, and we're gonna place in a redstone torch right beneath it, like so and like so. And from here on we just gonna add some more of those green blocks. So we have here now repeaters like so for the green lines, like this. Then we're gonna grab the orange lines and we're gonna have them extended like this. If you also repeaters all the way everywhere, like so. Then we're gonna have here repeaters as well. And we're gonna replace the first repeater on all of those orange lines with a redstone dust. So that's the first row done. And here at the bottom for the second one, we just add the green line to this point, where we have here some redstone dust, then the repeaters. And for the orange line, we can already place in here repeaters, and for the orange line we can also place them. And just place them like this. Nice. Next we're gonna punch out a 2 wide and 9 long gap that we fill with some green wool, like so. Then we place redstone everywhere onto this green wool, like that. Then some comparators. Oh, sorry, they should not go there, they should go one level beneath. Then some comparators. A magenta wool line, that's where our reset line will be. Then 2 blocks of space. And here in the back, one more green line, like this. And we're gonna place redstone dust on the green line and also on the magenta line. Yeah, that should look like that, of course. I just made it one too long. And then we have here some empty droppers facing to the back. And some droppers filled with a 33% chance. With 1 stone sword and 2 other stackable blocks, like this. And we want to repeat it for the upper level as well. So now the upper layer is also done. Exact same procedure. Make sure to have the left dropper row empty and the right one filled with a 33% chance. And here 2 pieces of redstone dust before we get to the repeater row. So now it's finally time to build the insertion circuits. Oh, sorry, there are also some hoppers. Just build them facing into those barrels. Yeah, it's completely fine to do it like that. And yeah, there's also some items in there, just ignore them. So, next up, we want to use a row of blocks and place some comparators. Another row, 2 blocks like this. Then redstone repeaters and 2 additional blocks and redstone dust everywhere. Then we want to grab some redstone torches, place them right here. And next up we want to add some empty droppers. Just place them like this. And we want to fill them with 2 stone swords, 2 stone swords, 2 stone swords and 1 stone sword. And then we're gonna grab ourselves some more of those red wool things. Then we want to place another empty dropper facing into that with the stone swords. And from here on we just want to place comparators like this. Also here some redstone dust. Then we want to add 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks here. And we want to place redstone everywhere right here. Sorry, just replace that one with a repeater. We don't need that redstone. And here we're gonna place a blue wool block like so. That's where our second trigger point gets in, but that's for later. Then we want to add here a redstone repeater set to 4 ticks and some redstone torches like so. Torch tower. That was not a torch tower, that's a torch tower, nice. And here we want to also add some of those redstone torches, some sticky pistons with observers that if the piston is extended face into each other. Then we have here a redstone line and here we're gonna have also redstone dust like that, nice. So then we're gonna have here some redstone dust and a yellow line. And for the yellow line, we just want to add in here a dropper that faces into another dropper. And here we're gonna add in a stone sword again. We have a comparator on that side. Comparator, sticky piston, and repeater set to 2 ticks on that side. And here we just want to add in a redstone torch and a signal, or not a signal, sorry, a redstone line that goes all the way to the front, where we can finally replace it to add here some sticky pistons. And here we just use the colors orange for the left one, red for the middle one, lime for the right one, and a gold block for the most right one. So, and then we also want to add in some redstone dust onto this yellow wool block line, like this. And here, where this torch is, we need a configuration that looks like this, where here's a repeater and here's a redstone dust. So if we torch up right like that, we do not interfere with the line here on top. And we actually want to replace that redstone torch, put it right here. Place there a block, another redstone torch, then repeater set to full delay, piston block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have here 5 repeaters set to full delay. Here we're gonna add in 3 repeaters, and they should be all on 1 tick delay, and a redstone line leading to them, like so. Next we're gonna add this orange line to the orange line, the red line to the red dropper, and the green for the green dropper. So let's start right here. We're gonna add a repeater. Then we're gonna add in a row that looks like this, and we want to get to all of those redstone dusts finally. So let's do it. And we want to add in 4 more repeaters, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a total of 5 repeaters set to full delay for each of those droppers. So we want to block up like this. And we want to go like that. So now we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. We want to block that off. And then we want to go into this run like that. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just redstone everywhere else. Like that. Nice. And here in the back I want to change something, because sometimes we get butt powering of this dropper here in Java Minecraft. In Bedrock you won't run into this issue. So we just want to place a repeater right here, not there. And we also want to place a repeater right here. Replace that one, for example, place the block here back, and we also want to place a redstone dust that looks like this, and that should fix all the issues. Just stare down like this, and want to place some redstone there. Then we're gonna add 1, 2, 3, come on, 4 repeaters set to maximum delay. Then 4 blocks with redstone on top, and in between again repeaters set to maximum delay. And we're gonna add in some node blocks with 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or so. Just choose whatever sound you want. And from here on we just wanna start with a green line that looks like this. So just get a repeater, then some redstone dust. And same goes to that line right here in the back. Make sure you power it like this. And also make sure that there's enough redstone signal strength. Also here, we can remove that one like so. Next up, we want to add in here a repeater. And we want to add in a comparator. Where is my comparator? Right here. Then a redstone torch. Then we want to add in 2 pieces of redstone dust, another torch, then 2 hoppers that face into each other, and a composter on top to prevent some lag. And here we're gonna place in 8 items. It doesn't matter what they are, I just choose gold here because I have it available in my inventory. That's the timer, and after a certain amount of time, this timer will activate. It will then activate here a piston that's in the floor with a 2-tick pulse like this, and we should also connect it right there with a redstone repeater like that. So, and yeah, that's already done and nice. And now we just want to add in a line that resets this dropper here. So make sure to do it like that maybe. Can take that output right here and just connect everything up like so. But we have to finish one last part. It is the item dispensing system, when we win that we get the items. And we also want to add our profit chest. So I will grab myself a chest now. And also some more hoppers and some barrels. So for the barrels, we just want to add them right here. And yeah, just add 9 of them. Doesn't matter which direction they're facing. Just add the hoppers right in there. And then at this level here, we're gonna have a profit chest. That's just a combination of all of those barrels so we can collect the gold very nicely in one place. We can also place some composters to prevent lag, like this. And we can also go down to this chest, like so, and put a composter on there as well. Nice. So that's where all our profits are stored now. And yeah, we can also see that there's some bird trapdoors. Yeah, I just lost them there. Yeah, doesn't matter, they're now in there. And to the winning circuits, let's grab ourselves another wool color, maybe again some nice blue. And we're gonna take the output right of those droppers in the bottom. Hoppers, sorry, not droppers. Where is my redstone comparator? So like this. Then we're also gonna need some observers. They now just face those comparators and trigger the lamps that are on top. And now we just have to figure out where the losing blocks are. Here's a losing block. Here's a losing block. There's a losing block, and here's a losing block. And here we just want to add... No, I just don't want to do that, I'm very sorry. It's much more easier to do it like this, then we don't interfere with the other circuits. So where are the note blocks? Just put here a pumpkin and some note blocks, so we have here this nice sound if we lose. That's not what I wanted to do. So then we want to grab ourselves some repeaters, like this. And we want to set them to 2-tick delay so they can depower redstone torches, because that's exactly what we want them to do. And the first one should go right here, the first redstone torch, that one right there, that one right there, that one right there, that one right here. So we just want to add in a redstone torch right here, then a block on top, and instead of this block we're gonna add the torch. Next up we're gonna have this one, then those two, and finally that one. So then we can also add in here some redstone dust and just place some nice note blocks here. Just make it a little bit higher pitch for the gold blocks, like that, and lower pitch for the gold ingots, like this. So of course the last part we want to do is we want to restock our hoppers. So we have to put 1, 2, 3, 18 of those secretly named items in the first slot. Just one gold ingot there. Just put another one into this dropper here, like so. Just remove one gold ingot, there's one too much. Do it for that one as well. And the last hopper we want to configure like that, just with the gold block there. And that's also the point where we can now put some water into those dispensers here. That was not water. So, like so. Make sure to put a water bucket in each of those dispensers. Like this. So, very sorry for the inconvenience, but we have to rebuild this dispenser here. We have to place it 2 blocks, or basically 1 block apart, right here. So be very fast by doing that and place in here a water bucket. And by repositioning the dispenser here, we also of course have to reposition these redstone lamps with the observer and also with the whole redstone stuff behind it. So make sure to place the redstone lamp and redstone torch beneath, and then just run the repeaters right into that block here. So that area is now basically done. And the second part we want to do now, because as you can see here, sometimes you have some water going on that should not be there. It should all be perfectly aligned like this. But if you encounter something like that, which is most likely for all the droppers the case, since I built it that way together with you, make sure to power each of those lines to remove this water like that. As you can see now, everything is perfect. Just power the green lines if you want to get rid of the water, or another way is to just put out the empty bucket, put a new bucket in there, and just replace the water source with a block temporarily and break that block so everything is nice and tidy. So let's try the power play again. Let's see, it should be 3. then a little bit of time and another 3. Nice, great. Where do all the items go? Okay, we got at least 2 gold ingots back and 1 gold block. That was very nice. So once more the power play. Come on. Oh, okay. Let's see. 3 gold ingots. Another 3. We got a gold block back. That's great. And we got another gold block back. Great. That was great for us as a customer. So, of course, if you enjoyed the video, now we're finished with the block tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to RTsWorld for more content like that. And if you encountered any issue during the build, make sure to download this world. There is a world download link in the video description. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.